All right, welcome to I'll Take the Over podcast right here on the Boot Hill Sports Network. All right, gentlemen, welcome to week number 3 of Pick'ems, man. We got Eddie Derrick up there. How you doing, Eddie?
What's up?
It's a big Ohio State background this week. We got Kenny D coming to us from Chattanooga,
Yes, sir.
Chattanooga, Tennessee. What's going on?
Crime-free Chattanooga.
Free. You must have National Guards in town.
Always. Well, we got rednecks with guns. I mean, what's here?
There you go. And we got the Raging Cajun down there in the right-hand corner. Johnny Grissom, how you doing, Mr. Grissom?
Well, I'm doing pretty good, man.
Good.
It's football season. It's almost hunting season. And I'm good now.
Best time of the year for a Cajun, ain't
Oh
it?
yeah, that's right.
Besides them shrimp bowls.
Yeah, that's right.
The more crawdad bowls. Anyway, we got the Lane Train, who is all the way in Pennsylvania this week. The Lane Train coming to us. How you doing, Mr. JB?
Good. Just wanted to take a quick message, man. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, man, and prayers go out to his family. What a sickening display that somebody can take violence in their hands over somebody that just simply debate. He even gives you opportunity, say whatever you want. He's just there to debate. And for somebody to stoop so low and to take another man's life just because you simply disagree with him, I hope that they just find and bury whoever that bitch is. That's sick.
Yeah, totally agree with that, man. Somebody woke up this morning and said, I'm going to kill Charlie Kirk today. And that's just a sad world we live in. And the day before, a lady gets stabbed on the train. And here we are tomorrow, 9/11. And man, it's just sad. We should be uniting as a country. And we are just falling further and further apart, man, just because of our beliefs. Someone gets killed because he thinks differently from you or I. I have friends who I think differently of, but got to respect their opinion. And I have never woke up in the morning and say, I'm going to go kill such and such today, man. So
never.
Definitely prayers for him. Definitely prayers for the young lady and his family that she was killed on the train. And now we go to the big city of Cooter.
Yeah, I agree.
Couch there, Doug Edwards.
I agree with you, Josh, man. It's been a tough day. Dude, I really love that dude. I wish I'm 20 plus years his elder. I wish I was more like him because he never shouted anybody down. He had patience. Prove me wrong. That was the tour he was out on. Here's the microphone. Tell me what you think. Ask me questions.
I never saw him get into a shouting match. He debated with respect.
It's free. It's one of the. He was one of the only ones that do free, respectful debate that's left in this country, and somebody didn't like that. But yeah,
he was getting too powerful.
Tough day, and I hate it, man. But everything else, football, Mr. Consistency here. You just call me Mr. Consistency. I may not be on top, but I ain't on the bottom. I ain't worn that crybaby face yet. Let's see.
Hold my beer.
If we're doing golf, you are the leader.
Hey, I ain't worn the crybaby face yet. I'm Mr. Consistent.
You are. Just wait till you're about 5 more minutes.
Just average. That's a bad thing.
Can y'all hear Mark?
Mark, you're muted.
Nope. He's muted right now.
He's slow.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we got you now.
All right, I said we're going to start with Eddie since he's right beside me this week. And we're going to say, Eddie, what was your most memorable game last week, man? What did you like about the college football season last weekend?
Me?
Man, even though I got it wrong, Mississippi State and Arizona State was a hell of a game, hell of a finish. And of course, Nebraska 70-something to nothing. Beautiful.
Kenny D,
my Buckeyes
like,
70.
Besides hanging 77 on somebody.
I mean, that's just what you do when you play a cup. We'll talk about it when we talk about the top 25 because it kind of ties into that.
All right. Johnny Grissom, see anything you want to talk about last
Oh,
week?
just like Mississippi State and Vandy, what some good upsets, you know.
JB, I know you're going to give Mizzou some props, so let me hear you.
Man, hey, listen.
Yeah.
Mizzou is for real. I'm going to go out right now and I'm going to say it, and I don't give a shit. Mizzou is the best team in the SEC.
That's right, baby. That defense swarming.
It
Only
is,
gave up
bro.
30 yards rushing, baby.
Real
Tigers.
Tigers.
Bo knows football. Hey,
Bo
and I'm going
knows
to tell you right
football.
now, if you don't have Bo Perbula in your top 2 in the Heisman, something's fucking wrong with your eye doctor. Doug Edwards, go ahead.
Well, I'm glad to see Josh has got the lame train background because he's speaking a lot like him. Everybody saying Missouri is the best team in the SEC. And I'm glad to see Eddie's finally switched over to a winner and gave them shuckers and Huskers to shuck.
Hey,
You know,
he's got his Nebraska shirt on, though, Doug. Look, he's wearing
Yeah.
Nebraska.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's what we call dual citizenship.
that'd be
Hey,
like
there
me.
you go.
That'd be like me
Divided
wearing
family,
LSU
divided
and
family.
Arkansas.
That's his wife's background in his shirt.
Now, Mark, before we move on, I gotta say one thing.
That's his mama's
Me and
background.
Kenny been doing a $20 parlay every week. Only team that screwed us, SMU, blowing that lead. We would have made $250 each.
I couldn't believe that.
Hey,
I
Only
already
game
and
we
I'm with you.
lost, man.
Look, they blew my parlay, so I'm with you on that. I was sitting there in the stands at Mizzou watching that scoreboard, and I was like, man. Then they went to overtime. I said, okay, maybe they're gonna pull it out. No, they did not, man.
What a show.
We turned the game off when they was up 14 and switched to Syracuse.
Fred last kept some Legos for the rest of life.
Man. All right, guys, now we're going to get into the top 25 this week. New top 25 poll. And then we're going to have some insight on this, man, and some great conversation about to go on, I'm pretty sure. So we'll do 25 through 15 first, guys. 25 is Mizzou. Mizzou at 2-0. Not ranked, first time this year. Auburn, 24. They're also 2-0. First time they've been ranked this year. Michigan falls 8 spots to number 23. Indiana at 2-0. They moved up 1 spot. Texas Tech at 21. They moved up 3 spots, guys. They are 2-0. The Utah Utes 2-0. Move up 5 spots. And then Alabama moves up 2 spots with their big victory. I don't know how, but they're 1-1. South Florida. Now this is going to be very highly talked about on this episode because they got Miami this week, guys, and that's a game we definitely going to talk about and pick. South Florida's 2-0, first time in the ranking, and they move right to number 18 with 2 high-ranked teams they beat. Ole Miss, number 17 at 2-0, A&M, 16 at 2-0, Tennessee at 15 at 2-0, and Eddie, we're just going to work our way around this way. Eddie, you're next to me. You go next, buddy. What do you think?
And Michigan 100% got ranked off beating Alabama and Ohio State last year. Didn't do good in the portal. They're going to lose 4 or 5 again. Shouldn't be there anyway.
I agree with Eddie, and I remember last week I distinctively said there's 2 teams that should have been ranked last week that weren't, and that was Auburn and Missouri. They both are deserving of their ranking by Bo Perbula right now. If John Batier was to disappear, there's your Heisman winner. That kid's just putting up video game numbers. Alabama should not be there, period. They lost to an average Florida State team, and big deal. They hung 73 on Louisiana Monroe, which you're supposed to do. So nothing proven there, shouldn't be there. Ole Miss is a little low. South Florida about where they should be. So I'm okay with the rest of it.
Johnny Grissom?
I don't see how Mizzou's in 25. Who they beat this year?
Kansas.
Kansas.
Who?
Big Kansas.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
Kansas.
Who?
Okay, Kansas. They're a basketball team.
They were
Well, they're a football team these days.
Well, They almost
They had
lost
one of
that
the
game.
great quarterbacks that you
I
should
just-
like because that
I
name's
just don't
almost
see.
crazy.
I think it's too early for them to be ranked right now. They haven't played nobody. I don't see it right now
Well-
with that.
Most of the teams in the top 25 haven't played anybody.
Well, that's true too. Yeah, I agree.
A lot of the teams in the top 10 hadn't played anybody.
Go ahead,
True.
Josh. We just cut Johnny off. He can shut the fuck up. Move on.
He's
Well,
out the
John-
family.
Look, man, we about to just throw him off the stage for that comment about Mizzou.
Yeah, just kick him off. Kick him
He's
off.
out the family. He's out
Kick
the
him
family.
out. Should we kick him out rest of the show or let him back in?
Let
He's-
him
let him
back
back
in.
in.
We gotta
Let him
get his pick.
At least
Let
for
him
the
back in,
pick.
boy.
At least
Yeah,
for the
just-
Damn.
pick.
That's right.
I got to
But-
kick him out and try
Yeah.
to move things back around.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you
There
go.
we go.
Yeah, put Doug in the middle there.
No, we don't
Look
want
like-
Doug in the middle.
And
Get
now,
me
'cause
away
I
from
feel
the
like
damn lame train.
he's going to feel like he's cross country skiing. He put Doug
They
in the
should have
middle.
lost.
Hey, Doug likes
But-
to cross country ski. He goes.
I'm telling you. But no, listen.
That's,
Not
that's
Mizzou
what's
being
wrong
in
with
the
his
top
head. He
25.
fell on his head so much skiing that it got all his hair.
What- That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. But no, with Mizzou being in top 25, write this down, Johnny. Here in 2 weeks, you're going to be asking. I don't understand why Mizzou's not in the top 10 yet because they coming.
Nah, I don't believe it.
Go ahead, Nutmeyer.
Oh, I'm
No.
gonna say I don't want to get kicked off. Congratulations, Mizzou hit number 25. You know, great. They might move up a few more spots. They don't play a road game for another month or so.
That's right, baby. Hey, that's not our fault. That's what you call a great scheduler there. Thanks
That's
to the
scheduling.
SEC.
Right? Yeah, but I don't know. 25 through 15. Yeah, whatever. I can't argue with any of them. Too bad.
Did say I had a great time up there at, this weekend. SEC Nation was at Mizzou. I believe that's their second time only being there. It was a great atmosphere. And the Mizzou Tigers are for real, guys. I'm just be on the watch out. We got South Carolina coming up. Then we got Alabama coming up. After
I wouldn't
those two
get too
games,
happy.
after those two games, Johnny will be wearing a Mizzou Tiger shirt and hat that I'm about to send him, and he can jump on board.
Shit,
You-
Mom.
Look,
Hey, boss.
Y'all be the probably going to end up 5 or 6 level Big 12 team there with
We'll
Kansas.
see, Doug. We shall see, Doug. We shall see. And you had problems with Louisiana Tech, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. All right. So number 14, Iowa State. Iowa State is the only 3-0 team. No, but you can fill me up there. 3-0 because they played week 0. Oklahoma 2-0. And they've moved up 5 spots, guys. John Mateer is something to be reckoned with there. I guarantee you that. Clemson, who is struggling, got a big game against Georgia Tech. We'll talk about later on. 1-1. South Carolina, 2-0, as we talked about South Carolina there. And then Kenny's Florida State Seminoles, 2-0, ranked number 10 in the nation. Illinois at 9, Notre Dame at 8, Texas at 7, Georgia at 6, and Miami at 5. Eddie, tell us your thoughts on 15 or 14 through 5.
Well, this is like beating a dead horse, and I think we all agree. All these other teams had pretty good wins. You fucking moved Notre Dame up a spot. Come on, man. I hope Texas A&M beats them this weekend.
They will. I'll give you my pick early. They'll beat them.
I hope.
Wrong team
Kenny?
favorite.
Wrong thing, mate.
Clemson is too high. They're mediocre. They've nothing all year. They're an average team. We do not belong in the top 10. I have no problem saying that. Notre Dame does not belong, but when you got a $40 million TV deal, you're going to be there. It's okay for the rest of it.
JB?
Hey, I just want to comment on Sherm's comment there. Hey, I'm going for shock value this week. So Mizzou's the best team in the SEC. But anyway, yeah, I agree with what Eddie said. I was going to bring up about Notre Dame. it, it's just ridiculous. They're playing. They're voting on the helmet and not the team.
Johnny Grissom, since you had a bathroom break, go ahead.
Yeah, no, you can skip me because I lost
Go ahead,
service or
Doug.
something.
Yeah, I was surprised Notre Dame moved up to 8, and I don't know. After the rest of them, Clemson struggled. We struggled.
Georgia
We're not up.
moved down 2 spots.
Yeah, Georgia struggled, but I mean it was wet. They had rain. They had lightning delay. They had all that kind of other mess. I wouldn't read
Oregon
too
moved
much.
up. We'll talk about Oregon here in a minute.
I wouldn't read too much into all that myself, but
Right. All right. Now the top 4. Oregon is number 4. They move up 2 spots. They're 2-0. And the top 3 remain the same. LSU at 3, Penn State at 2, Ohio State at 1. Eddie, I guess you love Ohio State as you look in your background there. They are number 1 team in the nation, buddy.
84-7 in 2 games. And I just want to ask y'all a question. 3 of those top 4 teams are in what conference?
They're in the Big Ten, aren't they?
That would be the Big Ten.
You are
I'd like-
correct, sir.
I'm sorry. What is the Big Ten? Shall I
Big-
rephrase it in the form of a question?
Well,
You
let's
got
put it this way. It's the Big Ten plus 1.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't count Oregon as a Big Ten. Come on, man. You know they're always going to be Pac-12.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's hard to get used to, ain't it? Oregon in the Big
But,
Ten.
yeah. I mean, it's like I thought that would be the top 4 when they came out, so I'm not surprised.
Hey, they are the best conference right now, huh, Eddie?
Without a doubt. Look at that, man.
Hey, what do you think's harder to imagine? Oregon in the Big Ten or Stanford in the ACC?
Yes.
I would say Stanford in the ACC.
oh,
Yes.
But we've already elaborated that is no longer the Atlantic Coast Conference. That is all Coast Conference.
Correct.
We got the Pacific. We got the new Gulf of America with SMU down there. We got the Atlantic. You know how it is, man. It's all Coast Conference. Kenny, I
it's
know
more
you got
like
something to say about that number 3 team there, don't you?
it's more like the all coochie conference.
Yeah. Says the guy whose team has scored 40 points in 2 games. Number 2 and number 3 have absolutely no business being in the top 10. None.
Who knows?
So there's a lot of other teams, Dougie. So let's keep it in perspective. And these were human votes, by the way. So it's got to play a lot into it. They have no business there. They played nobody. Spent lots of money to put 23 points on a fucking cupcake that hadn't been. That the only thing relevant is their women's basketball team from the 80s and Terry Bradshaw back in the 70s. And you.
Hey, wait a minute. Carl Malone went there too now.
Whatever.
Well, yeah, he was.
Yeah, you can't forget Carl Malone
My
now.
bad. My bad.
The mailman.
You know,
No championship.
nothing at all. For once, the defense isn't a problem. It's the absolute most mediocre offense you've ever seen. 2 JV teams, and you put up 40 points. By the way, speaking of that Big Ten plus 1, this past Saturday they had 5 teams score 60 or more. 2 of those put up 40 and a half.
How many, Kenny? How many teams?
5. 60
5.
2 put up 40 or more and a half. LSU has scored 40 points all years. But, hey, they got that Heisman candidate at quarterback, and they still got Brian Kelly, so there's chances there that well, it'll still go to shit. It doesn't matter.
Hey, all right. Hey, wait a minute. Let me cut you off.
Okay.
You just talked about Heisman. All right, who are your Heisman candidates? Obviously, you don't feel like Nuttmeyer is, so who?
I got John Mateer 1 and Bo Beulah 2, and there is nobody else in the country right now. Nobody. Not a person.
Gotcha.
Still early.
Well, we can only talk through week 2, Johnny. I can't predict the future, but as of today, if it ended right now, it's Mateer, Beulah.
I don't know why we're talking Heisman after week 2. It don't mean shit.
Doug says
That's our conversation. That's what we do. We conversate.
so. It's Mateer, Beulah, and as Doug says, the field.
Doug is upset right now that Nutmeyer don't have a good season going on.
He's
And you
Nobody.
two.
know,
He's
right
2-0.
now,
He's
if
2-0, and I couldn't
if
care less about the
Nutmeyer,
Heisman. I
if
don't care if he wins the Heisman.
If
I'd
Nutmeyer
rather
had
win the
the numbers
championship.
that Rabula and fucking
I
Mateer
would
did, that's all
rather
he was
win
talking
the.
about.
I would rather win the Natty than the
You're
Heisman.
winning
I don't care
neither.
about the Heisman. I
You're
I
could
think
care
winning
every
less
player
about the
neither.
would.
Heisman. We've
I
had
think
two of them last 6
every player
years.
would.
Hey,
Yeah.
We've had two. We've had two of
hold
them
on,
last 6
How many
years.
national
Heisman ain't
titles have
nothing.
you had, Doug?
Mark. Hold on. You can have
Only
LSU, and
one.
I'll take the field.
We've had more Heismans than we have Natties. I'd rather it be the other way around. You can have the Heisman. I'll take the
Take,
Natty.
take LSU. I'll take the field.
Well, I'm taking LSU. Don't you remember when we first talked about and picked our championships?
Oh, well, hell.
I
All
already
right,
took them.
Johnny Grissom.
Well, you've already.
Y'all let
Hell.
Johnny talk about them Cajuns. You know he loves them too.
Go ahead, John.
I mean, I'm a LSU fan, but look, I speak the truth. They're not playing like a number 3 team this year so far. Their offense is not clicking. Their defense is good, but it's not top, not number 1, number 2, or number 3. They're not even close. I don't think they're in the top 10 for the defense. Plus, I mean, you got a good, pretty decent team, but I don't trust that coach.
Nope.
I don't think he's going to be able to take them to the championship.
He can.
Was that what he did with the Irish?
He can. He's just
I mean,
got
he had a good team with the Irish. Went to the playoffs, lost.
They're arguing.
Well, I mean, I'm not a big fan with Ohio State, but hey, they deserve it. They're number 1. I mean, I just speak the truth, what I see.
JB?
I can't disagree with what Kenny said about Penn State. I think that Penn State is a top 10 team, but right now I don't think that they're top 5. They haven't played nobody. They haven't proven anything, and they're not going to prove anything going into this weekend either because they got Villanova. They should put up at minimum, 45 points at minimum against Villanova, and they should take care of them handily. They have a tougher test coming up, and I think they have a bye week. I want to say I'm not for sure. I have to look at it, but they have Oregon the week after that, I believe. So then we're really going to start seeing when we get in the conference play and they start playing, more higher caliber teams like Oregon. And as I said, I don't care where you put them at until they beat Ohio State. Nothing really matters.
They will this
Yeah,
year.
I do say I think after week 4 you'll start seeing better games, man, and get into the conference games after that first bye of every team. Doug, what you got for us, buddy?
Oh, top 4 teams. Yeah, I mean, who cares? It's week 2. You got to rank somebody somewhere. Okay, Ohio State's probably got the best win, a home win versus Texas, but we don't know what Texas is yet either. The best looking team to me so far has been Oregon. They dropped 66-3 on Oklahoma State. They didn't do it on a non-power Villanova or whoever. They beat Oklahoma State 66-3. I'm a man. He pissed them off because he went into
I was
about the
waiting on that.
NIL money. He went in to before the game talking about Oregon's NIL money and this and that. You don't need to do that. Okay, so Lanning put the butt whooping to him. But Oregon to me out of those has looked the best. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't concerned about our offense. Our defense does look good. Johnny can say, or they probably ain't top 80. I don't know. They give up 17 points all year. They look good compared to what we've had the last 2 to 3
Yeah,
years.
I agree
Defense
with
looks
that, but
good.
they're not top
Offense
10.
has got to rolling. And I know what he's doing. He wants to be a more ball controlled running time consuming team this year, but you're going to have to get your timing down. You got to start scoring points. This week against Florida, I told y'all last week when I saw Florida, even though they won 55-0, they had problems. They had issues to work on. And I think coming into Baton Rouge, it'll be a tough game. They do have a good defense, Florida does. And it may be kind of close, but, we'll get to the picks here in a little bit. But yeah, I'm concerned about our offense. Sure am. Needs to get the clicking and going better. But yeah, Oregon has looked the best out of the top 4 to me.
Yeah, and you talked about best wins, man. We got to move back down to number 18 team in the nation, South Florida. They beat Boise State, and they beat the Florida Gators. Keely, by the
In the
way,
swamp.
we got a new subscriber to the Boot Hill Sports Network channel, and Doug's only Keely Phillips, I believe it is, right?
Uh-oh.
She had become a subscriber to the
I'm
Boot Hill
gonna be in
Sports Network
trouble.
today. Ah. So maybe she's watching. Is she there with you, Dougie?
Now she's at work. Yeah, she got to go make some money.
Oh, so
Man,
she's
I
at
like to
work
eat.
watching. Oh, there you go. There you go. But so let's elaborate on that, Eddie. South Florida, man, 2 great wins. They, to me, they got the best 2 wins in the country right now.
You win this week, you got to move them up, right?
Oh,
How far do you move?
Inside the top
Shit,
10.
put them number
Top
1.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Top
'cause they
10
got
anyway.
Miami. And where's that game at? I know it's on our schedule.
That'll be 3 wins
Miami.
against opponents
Miami.
ranked. It's at Miami.
It's
It is
on the
at
road.
Miami. Yeah, it's at Miami. Kenny, we talked about it earlier. South Florida, man, what do you think?
I mean, based on strength of schedule and everything, the criteria right now, they're the number 1 team in the country. If that's still how you judge the rankings, who you played, who you beat. I mean, at 25 and 15, you've knocked them both off. That's dubs.
Go ahead, Josh. You just want to say something?
No. I was disagreeing with that. I have nothing to add. I absolutely agree.
Oh, all right, then we're going to move on. We're going to get ready to go to our picks. Before we get going on this week's picks, we shall talk about last week's picks and go to the old scorekeeper, Coach Eddie. Coach Eddie, what you got for us?
Well, let's give that old crybaby face to the Cajun down there. 8 big points last week.
I knew
Not
it.
far
Dang.
behind him
Hey, I
is
knew it.
Douglas
Hey,
Dean
hey,
Edwards
Johnny.
at 9.
Hang on. Johnny, at least you got 8 points. I mean, somebody had the crybaby face with 4 points.
He ain't doubled me.
I knew I had a bad
made
week. It was some up.
Doug Edwards, he got
Josh,
second with how many?
9 points. Barely snuck it out.
Doug,
Damn.
you're struggling, Bubba.
I ain't worn it yet.
Then we had Josh at 11 and third. Second place is a tie with Mark and Kenny at 13.
That's family for
I
you
don't
right
want to
there.
talk shit, but what's the highest someone's ever gotten one week?
17.
15.
Because I'm rolling in. I'm
I
rolling
think
in
I
with
had about
17.
25 one week. I think I
Yeah,
had about
you
Yours was the
25
you
bonus
one week.
point, though,
Because
Doug.
you were the scorekeeper.
Hey, I don't know, but didn't Johnny get 18 last week?
18, 19, something like that.
Last
I
week,
got
No.
14,
No.
15. He got like 15.
Johnny had a good week last week.
He had
Yeah,
about
he had 2
15.
above. He had 1 above
last
me.
week Johnny had 15.
15.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So give us the totals for the year, Eddie.
Total scores. Our top man is Mr. Mark Manley himself. 31 points.
That ain't holding up.
Tina Manley.
We've decided
coming,
his
Doug.
wife's
We're coming.
making his picks.
His wife's making his picks.
Number 2 and barely ahead of the Cajun. I got 27. Then we got Johnny in third at 26. We got a 2-way tie for the next spot, Josh and Kenny. And then down with 23 and Mr.
Hey,
Consistent himself.
Wait a minute, Eddie. Does that mean that Mr. Consistency himself is dead last?
It
He
ain't no
is
crybaby though.
19.
It goes week by week.
Yeah, well,
It
we got 3 weeks.
it goes week by week, buddy.
First place. Mark, hold that face up again.
I'm gonna now. It don't go like that. This is just week 3. This
I I changed the rules. It does
It
now.
goes week, it goes week by week. We ain't playing that.
All right, there we go. So yours truly is gladly let
I'm
me
gonna check. I'm gonna have to check those scores. I don't know about the scorekeeper scoring 18-19.
hey now
17.
he's even sent us a spreadsheet so we know everything's on the up and up. Ready to move on to the picks,
gonna-
Doug? Or are you gonna throw the
Yeah,
challenge flag?
I'll do that off air.
Okay. So you only get 2 challenge flags a year, Bubba. So if you're gonna throw one, it's early. You might want to wait on the
I,
challenge flag. All right, so we're gonna
I'm
get
gonna
on with
get
our
my
picks
sister on.
His sister is who to him? That's his sister. Your aunt, right?
My
That's correct.
sister. I'm gonna get my sister on him.
Oh, and
That's
it's
his
his
mama.
mama, ain't it? Yeah. All right, now here we go. September the 12th. I'm gonna start out on a I guess this is a shit, I don't know. It used to be a Pac-12 game. I don't know what the fuck it is now, but anyway,
The Big
it's
12.
Kansas State versus Arizona. Would that be a Big 12 game?
It is.
Yeah.
It is a Big 12 game. All right. Kansas State, who not Eddie, but Kenny loves the quarterback, Mr. Avery Johnson,
Avery.
with the best
Got beat by
hair
Army.
in the college football. Arizona's 2-0, K-State at 1-0. Matchup predictor shows Arizona at 60.7, K-State at 39.3. Let's see. Arizona is favored by 1.5. The over and under is 54.5. Avery Johnson has 763 yards passing, Kenny. He has 6 touchdowns and 1 INT. While Nifty 50 from Arizona, he is 30 of 45 with 534 yards, 6 touchdowns, leading the way. I'm just going to say this real simple. Give me Arizona all day long in the desert, baby, and give me the over of 54.5. Go Wildcats. And I know Josh loves some Wildcats.
Well, Mark, we can agree on that
Wildcats are gonna
over.
win.
Go ahead, Eddie.
At some point, all the yards Avery Johnson's putting up, he's got to put it in the damn end zone, right? So I'm going to
That's
ride the
right.
over in K-State and think he's going to get it right. None of us thought they'd start out 1-2.
Man, I went back and forth on this one. K-State's top running back is out, Edwards. But I agree with Eddie. It's sooner or later, K-State's got to punch in the end zone with Avery going up and down the field. So I'm going to take that beautiful head of hair in the 1.5 and take the over.
I'm gonna go with Kansas State, and I'm gonna go with the under on that one.
Wow.
Arizona.
Doug, I'm gonna
By
let
the
you-
way, guys, Arizona leads the all-time series 5-2-1.
Doug, I'm gonna trade spots with you now if you're all right with that. I'll let you go last, brother.
Well, let me go there.
His tower went out. So Doug, you can go last, all right? Anyway, I'm just gonna make it simple, quick and simple. I agree with you guys for the most part, but I'm gonna take Arizona. Love them Wildcats. I'll be watching the game because it might be the Wildcat, a Cougar, or a Beaver. But give me Arizona, but give me the under. Actually, I want to try to steal a point here.
All of a sudden, I can't hear. I don't know if y'all can hear me.
Yeah, we hear you.
Gotcha.
That's that Cougar internet.
Yeah.
There it is.
Dollar
One
General must
power.
be turning their Wi-Fi off, and he can't tap on.
Cougar got that 1G.
Yeah, half G.
They got that
All
OG.
right, we'll see if we can get old Doug back in here.
Please
But
do.
anyway, It'll probably be another 15, 20 minutes, so we'll move right on down the old pick'em line. Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
There he is already.
He
Yeah, I
got to do
don't
a
know. I
master reset.
got a phone call and ignored it, but then I couldn't hear anything. I don't know what happened. At my pick, I guess.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What Josh take?
I got
Arizona and
Arizona
under.
and the under.
Yeah. Well, you got half of it right. Kansas State just lost to Army. Come on, Army lost to Tarleton State or somebody like that. Kansas State's done. Arizona will whoop them by way more than a point and a half. Give me Arizona. Give me the over.
Hey, wait a minute, real quick. I know it don't mean anything, but Doug, do you know who Tarleton State is? No, you don't. Let me help you out. They are the fifth.
Do I know where it is?
They're in Texas. It's the fifth ranked team in FCS. They average 49 points a game. Dudes can play some ball.
Okay.
I've watched them play 2 games this year. There's some pretty good dudes. I know it's an FCS school.
They beat
but Army's
beat
not
Army.
Army's not a powerhouse, but Tarleton State's a pretty good football team.
All right. Well, they beat Army and Army beat K-State. So I'm
That's
going to go with Arizona to take care of K-State.
I think Kenny's trying to save that Tarleton State team for a super dog later on in the year, give him some bonus points. So
It's gonna be him. I'm
he
riding.
might have just revealed something right there.
I'll tell y'all, since I smoked you on it last year, I'm jumping on them. UTSA and North Texas again. Come get on.
UTSA turns the ball over too many
They've been
times,
struggling.
man.
They've been struggling a little bit, UTSA.
Yeah.
Pick them at the right time. 2 games.
I love their offense, though. I love their offense. All right, now we're going to move on to game number 2. This is a North Carolina State who is 2-0, taking on Wake Forest, the Demon Deacons, who are also 2-0. NC State leads the all-time series 69-43-6. This game is at Wake Forest, I do believe. Yep, they host NC State in the ACC play. Wake Forest 25.8 on the matchup predictor. NC State 74.2. The spread is -7.5 for the Wolfpack. Over and under is 53.5. Bailey leads the way in passing yards for the Wolfpack at 518. Smothers is your leading rusher with 216. The Demon Deacons, we might all recognize this last name as Ashford, is the quarterback for them. I do believe at one time he was with the Auburn Tigers. He is 33 of 50, 1 touchdown and 1 INT. He has 445 yards. Claiborne has 212 for the Demon Deacons. With all that being said, guys, I'm going to take the Wolfpack minus the 7.5 and the under. Win it for Jimmy V.
Man, that hook is the one thing that's had me going back and forth. But I'm going to ride CJ Bailey, and I'm going to pick up another point on Mark. I'm going to take NC State and the over.
Well, Eddie must have. Eddie and I had NC State over Virginia last week, and I watched the game. And NC State couldn't stop. They
y'all picked Virginia too, by the way, didn't you?
No, we took NC State on the money line.
On this show you did, or on your bet?
On our bets.
Yeah, what'd you take on this show?
Man, ask me what I did 30 minutes ago. You think I remember 7 days ago?
Somebody took Virginia on this show. I'm just saying.
Everybody but Josh. Yeah, Josh took them.
Oh, okay. I knew somebody took Virginia. Go ahead, Kenny. I'm gonna let you off. I'm gonna let you off on that little bitty hook.
Okay, but NC State defense can't stop running water. It's not very good. Wake went into Raleigh last year and put a curb stomping on NC State. So I got to take a risk pick. I'm gonna take Wake in the 7.5, and I'm gonna take the over.
I'm gonna take State, and I'm gonna take the over on that one.
Real
Brother
simple.
Kenny,
Yeah, real
Kenny, I'm gonna
make it simple.
keep it short and sweet, man. You ain't wrong, and it ain't much of a risk because I absolutely agree with you on this. Give me Give me Wake Forest and give me the over. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all both got that right. The hook's what's going to get it. NC State will pull it out. NC State will pull out the game, I think, but it's that hook that's going to end up costing them. Give me Wake Forest and the over.
Damon Deacon.
Damon Deacon.
Got to
That's
ride
right.
them 2
Right.
points.
Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan. That's right.
Randolph Childress.
Kenny Anderson.
Randolph Chill, yeah.
Kenny Anderson went to Georgia Tech.
Georgia
Now he's
Tech.
Georgia Tech. Georgia
There
Tech.
you go.
He's Yellow Jacket.
Speaking of Georgia Tech, that is our lead.
Nice segue
See
there.
how I did that? See how I did that transition?
Little
Clemson
segue.
at Georgia Tech. The old
Mark
Clemson Tigers
Price.
at 1-1. That's right, boy. He can shoot that basketball, couldn't he? Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets are 2-0. And they're going to be playing the Clemson Tigers at home. It's 11 o'clock a.m. game, guys.
Is it on
And we won the first games. Clemson ranked number 12. Matchup predictor actually shows the Yellow Jackets at 55.9, Clemson at 44.1. And I am second guessing,
Oh.
believe me, my Heisman Trophy winner, as he has struggled. Clemson is favored. The opening line, and me and Kenny talked about this last night. Clemson opened up at 9.5. It has changed a lot, but as you know, we play opening line. So Clemson is favored by 9.5. The over and under is 58.5. To me, this is an easy bet. You take Georgia Tech at home. Give me my plus 9.5. Go Yellow Jackets. Sting that ass. And I believe Clemson will be done after this game.
over or under, Mark?
Under.
Okay.
You got that half right. I'm with you. I picked Klubnik. He's making me second guess. I'm saying he breaks out of it. They win by the 10. So I'm going to take Clemson, and I'm going to ride the under with you.
Well, Eddie, you're right.
They
You did
screw
get
me this
one.
week. I'll never pick them again.
You did get one. I'll never pick. You never screwed up picking them again. I'm with Mark. You know, and we did talk last night because I was want to make sure it was right. It's all the way down to 3.5 right now.
It's back to 6 now, 6.5.
It's fine by me. I'm still taking the 9.5 and the
Yeah.
under.
That's jumping a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that spread's been everywhere. That goes to show you, man. That everybody's torn.
Yeah, you
between
don't
this
usually
game.
see them move that much.
No.
Not on a game
Well,
like this.
It went from 9.5 to 3.5. Now back up to 6.5. So something's going on.
Eddie, we
What?
should have
Hey, Doug.
yesterday.
Doug's favorite saying. What does Vegas
Vegas
know that we
knows.
don't know?
Oh, shit. Hey,
Yeah.
hold on. I
Right.
looked at that wrong. It's now 2.5. Sorry.
See, there you go.
Let it
So,
keep
yeah.
Well, my
Let
bad.
you know
I
where the
looked
money's
at
coming in.
let it keep going
A
down.
lot of money coming in on Tech. A lot of money
That's
coming
right.
in on
Yeah.
Tech.
That's why
That's
it's
right.
changing.
Yeah.
Depends on the bets. Oh man, I was like Clemson. I don't know what they got this year, man. I'm gonna go with Georgia Tech, and I'm gonna take the over on this one too. I was going back and forth. I just that was a
Kenny,
hard
did you
one.
take over or under?
Under.
under.
Yeah. Mark said it best to begin with a line like this and the 9.5 points and it going back and forth the way that it is. Oh, absolutely. I'm jumping on it 9.5. Give me Georgia Tech. Give me the under. They're going to chew the clock. Keep it close. Keep it under that. Yep.
They'll run that old wishbone option, ain't they, Josh?
Man, you ain't kidding. Ground and pound, baby.
That's it.
Well, Eddie's the only one out there on the Clemson Island, and he's the only one going to get it right. He's going to have another pretty good week, I guess, because this is the week Clemson's going to show you something. They're going to go in there on the road. They're probably going to be glad to be out on the road for a change, and they're going to put a little something together. They're going to beat Georgia Tech. They're going to beat them about 14, 17 points. So give me Clemson. But instead of the under like he took, I'm taking the over. Give me Clemson. I'll take the over, just like the name of the podcast.
There you go. There we go. Doug got his plug in, didn't he?
Only team in the top 25 to score less than LSU, and you think it's going?
See what they do
All
Saturday.
right, now. So now we go on to our fourth pick. And to me, this is a crazy spread, guys. I don't know. Eddie's a Big Ten guy, so we'll let him elaborate on it more. But we got number 19 Alabama meeting Wisconsin. Wisconsin 2-0. Alabama 1-1. Alabama ranked number 9 in the nation. Matchup predictor shows 88.9 for Alabama. Wisconsin 11.1. Over and under is 47.5. The spread is 20.5, guys. I don't know about this one, man. I've been back and forth. Alabama. It is at Alabama, so I think that makes a difference. So give me the Crimson Tide and the under of 47.5, and that is hard to say.
Man, I'm like you. I've been back and forth. Can we trust Bama? What's the quarterback going to do? I love the Big Ten. But at some point, Old Dover's got to get it going, do something big. So I'm riding Bama, and I'm taking the over.
Man, I'm with Coach Rule. Bama probably goes over by themselves.
That's all. I'm gonna go.
He's Coach Day now.
We already know you're gonna go Alabama Road Tide.
That's how slow you are. I'm gonna go with Wisconsin, and I'm gonna go over on this one.
Johnny likes the crowd face.
Speak the truth, man. Take that bet and go to the bank.
Oh, Pablo,
Yeah,
you out there?
Pablo to do that.
Pablo?
Pablo,
Where is Pablo? He ain't even
Pablo,
commented this
there you
week.
go.
Hey, the cartel's gonna be out for you on that. Pablo, if you listening, don't
do it.
no.
Hey, he's won a lot of money with me before.
Not on this one, he won't.
No.
Watch and see.
Hey,
Hey,
time out. See, that's what's wrong with Johnny. He's drinking water, not the Miller Lite, so he ain't thinking right. So there we
that's
go.
what it is.
I told him that
that's-
when the show started. He said, "Bring me a water." I said, "Is that what's in Miller Lite cans?"
Yeah.
Speaking of the
He's
truth,
drinking
man.
that. He's drinking that H2. No. Hey, Eddie, you can write this down and see how I did next week. 42-10 at least. Bama covers. Give me the over, and that's going to be like that.
No.
Throwing out some score predictions.
No. They're going a little bit crazy for the Alabama. They beat Monroe or somebody by a lot of points. They still suck. They're not that good. So Wisconsin
But
won't
it's
win. They
Wisconsin
won't
now.
win the game outright. They won't win the game outright, but they'll go in there and give them a game. They'll lose by 10 or so. Yeah, I'm gonna take Wisconsin. I'm gonna also take the over.
Oh shit!
Good job, Johnny.
There's that.
Man.
Coach Day missed on that one. He got the over.
Hey, Wisconsin has beaten Miami of Ohio 17-0, and Middle Tennessee State 32-10. Fuck it, give me back. Take the over.
That's just about as good as Alabama win. They beat Monroe.
You did.
Lost to a mediocre Seminole team.
They went from the Indians to the Warhawks.
All right, so here we go. Fifth pick. And to me, this is going to be a great game, guys. Josh is going to love this game. Number 17, Ole Miss hosts the Arkansas Razorbacks in SEC play. Arkansas 2-0 at number 17, Ole Miss. Also 2-0. This is a night game, and it is on ESPN. Ole Miss 73.7% on the matchup predictor. The old Hogs from Arkansas 26.3. If this game was in Fayetteville, I'll tell you right now, I would go with the Hogs no matter what. But
Eddie Wood
since it's at Ole Miss, but I will say this: Ole Miss quarterback is not very good, guys. I think this might be the worst quarterback Lane Kiffin has had in his coaching, as far as Tennessee, USC, Ole Miss experience in college football. But with that being said, the over and under is 63.5. Ole Miss favored by 9.5. I don't know about that spread. That's a lot. I think it's going to be a nail biter. Ole Miss might win by 6. They might win by 9. But that hook is what got me thinking. Give me Arkansas plus the 9.5. And I'm going to take the under of 63.5. I'm not very high on Ole Miss's quarterback. I just not.
He's not very good.
No.
Well, I'm definitely gonna ride the under with you, and I'll keep mine simple. Choo choo, motherfucker. The hell with the Hogs.
I hate the Hogs too, Eddie. Believe me, I do. I'm trying to keep it real this year.
Well, I hate them both.
all day, boys and girls. All day. And the over. I want the over. Give me Ole Miss and the Lane Train in the over.
I agree with you, Mark, about Ole Miss. QB, he don't look too good, and I'm gonna go with Arkansas, and I'm gonna go with the over.
Yeah, hey, listen, I think the Lane Train is still going to stop in and pick up some passengers along the way, but what they're going to leave behind, both teams are, is they're going to be leaving behind the defense. Okay, it's going to be a high scoring game. Won't be defense on either side. I'm going to take Arkansas, as Doug likes to call them. Give me Arkansas and give me the over on that.
Yeah. I told y'all last week, I think I might have been the only one who picked it, was Kentucky covering, staying within the spread against Ole Miss. Lame Train will have it over by half. He may have it on Arkansas because they don't play any defense, but you get a physical team out there, and Lame Train don't like that. Lame Train's teams do not like getting smashed in the face. But Arkansas's got an offense this year. That quarterback Green looks pretty good. I'm gonna go on and say this. I'm gonna say that Vegas, you got the wrong team favored. I'm calling Arkansas. I'm calling them Hogs, and I'm calling them to win straight up. Arkansas, give me Arkansas, and there won't be any defense played by either team. Arkansas straight up, give me the over. Lame Train takes his first derailment Saturday.
Before we go to sponsors, and I might have been wrong, but Doug, I got you taking Ole Miss. Everybody took them last week. And I went back and watched the show.
I don't even remember.
I think I remember saying that.
Hey, we got it on tape. We got it on tape. That's all that matters.
I go back and watch them to double check my scores.
If you do, you do. But I remember saying that it's going to be a close game because Kentucky going to be physical with them. I sure thought I took Kentucky, but if you say you heard it, you heard it. Then no argument.
Because that field
I'm not taking Ole Miss
3 points to 0.
I'm not taking Ole Miss this week. Let's make that clear.
All right, so here we go. It's sponsorship time. Boom! Gosh, who we got this week is our fine sponsors of I'll Take the Over podcast right here on the Booty Hill Sports Network.
Yeah, that's right. We picked up a few this week. I mean, I got three on the docket for us. So first off, we're going to start off with BJ's Buffet. Sounds like heaven to me. You need a BJ? Why not a buffet of them? All you can eat. Well, maybe BJ's Buffet. How about Pumpkin Munch? We're talking about a lot lizard paradise. Gas, grass, and ass. Top in the Pumpkin Munch. And then finally, we got Master Bait and Tackle. They specialize in jerk and crank. And so if you need some jerk in your crank, stop in the Master Bait Tackle Shop.
All right, thanks to our fine sponsors out there. JB brings them in every week. If you want to be a fine sponsor on the Boot Hill Sports Network, just hook up with JB there in the Lane Train. And we got a couple more. We got Edwards Freight. Doug.
We got Edwards Freight, man. We're going everywhere. Today we've already been to Portageville, Cape Girardeau, Dexter, Bernie, Malden, Kennett, Brooklyn, Arkansas, back to Memphis, all around Memphis, back to Osceola, back to Blytheville, and finally back here for the show. Yeah, you call, we haul. We'll take care of your transportation issues. Just call 573-922-0002. And we got K&D's Auto Sales. Right now, I've got a 2017 Nissan Rogue. Retails around $10,000. If you're a listener to this show, you get a hold of me, I'll let you have it for $6,500. Clean title, no damage, no issues. $6,500. 2017 Nissan Rogue 2.0 Sport Utility SV. Give me a holler. Same number, 573-922-0002. Better hurry. That deal won't last.
You heard it right here, folks, right here on the Boot Hill Sports Network. Coupon code is Boot Hill Sports Network. That deal will not last. Doug Edwards is right, and that is a hell of a deal, Doug. So thank you for our listeners out there. And if you want that car, you better holler at Doug Edwards. What's that phone number again, Doug?
573-922-0002.
That's right. There you go. All right, man. Thanks to everybody out there, our fine sponsors. Josh keeps digging them up and making it happen every week, folks.
Right.
Keeps this show going. And now,
hey, Mark, don't forget, we got one more. Don't forget your.
Oh, that's right. We got Manly's Meat Wagon, where nobody beats our meat but us. That's right. If you need anything on the meat side, just call Manly's. We got you, baby. We'll slap it on the grill, we'll barbecue it, and serve it to you in style. Manly's Meat. Nothing but bringing the heat, baby. All right, here we go with America's new team, the South Florida Bulls, guys, as they take on the Hurricanes out of Miami. Man, this is going to probably be the game, I would think, of the weekend. It's 3:30 p.m. game, guys. So, everybody's eyes should be on that one at 3:30. It's not prime time, but it is a 3:30 game when probably nothing else is happening. South Florida at 2-0, number 18 in the nation, taking on the number 5 team, Miami. The U is back, and they are number 5 in the nation at 2-0. Matchup predictor has the Hurricanes from Miami at 72.3. The Bulls of South Florida, 27.7. Guys, we've already seen South Florida upset 2 top 25 teams. Can they make it a third? If they do, Kenny D says they will be number 1 in the nation. So that is a long hop, skip, and the jump. But the Bulls, over and under, 55.5, guys. That is very low for these two teams, I do believe. The opening spread, minus 17.5. That is a big spread for a team that's 2-0, beat 2 top 25 teams. And the Bulls are led by Brown at quarterback. He's 39 of 60. He has one touchdown, 473 yards, guys. On the other side, Carson Beck only has 472. So only 1 yard separates. But you know what? Carson Beck is 42 of 55 with 4 touchdowns. And what scares me in this game, Brown is also the leading rusher, guys, as he has 109 rushing yards. So what's that tell you about their running back?
Not very.
Miami's running back Fletcher has 152 yards. So I don't know about this, man. That spread is a lot at 17.5. But they are at Miami in Hard Rock Stadium, and that place is going to be rocking. I don't think South Florida is going to sneak up on nobody else the rest of the year. So give me Miami minus the 7.5, 17.5, excuse me, and give me the over. I think Miami's going to put up some points. Carson Beck has been on his A game this year. So give me the Hurricanes. The U is back, especially when Michael Irvin, number 47, is on the sidelines.
Man, let's be honest. Did anybody think USF was going to be 2-0? We all would have picked them 0-2. They've got to make the game ugly, slow the clock with Brown. I'm taking them plus the 17.5 and under.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to control the clock, Eddie. I agree with that, man. But Miami's probably going to score within like 10 seconds.
And on the environment, you don't think Florida was rocking last week and they went in there, won a close game? I don't think they win outright, but I don't think they get blown out.
I agree with that, but I think the Florida people were sleeping on them. Miami people's not going to sleep on them now. They're 2-0. They beat Boise State. They beat Florida. So, yeah, I just don't see nobody else sleeping on them.
Well, you talked about the quarterbacks. One thing Carson Beck has that the Brown kid don't.
That's right.
And he played at Georgia. I mean, I understand he had his issues, whatever. They shut Notre Dame down. Jeremiah Love, they shut him down. No run game at Notre Dame. Miami's defense was all over the place. There'll be some turnovers. USF's going to force it. I agree with Mark. I'm going to take give the 17.5 and take the over at 55.5.
I'm going to go, well, the Bulls are looking good, man. They looking really good this year,
Yes,
playing
they
good football. And I heard somebody this year already say Miami's underdog or something. They shouldn't be in the top.
Overrated.
Overrated. I still stand by it.
Still stand by it.
Yep.
Okay. But I'm going to go with the Bulls, and I'm going to go with the over on that.
You got 1 point.
Try not to be the last place.
Please don't.
I think South Florida, they've been playing good ball. I mean, I'm going to stay on the bandwagon with them for a little bit and see how it goes out for them. But the 17.5, I'll take that. Give me the 17.5, but it's going to be a low scoring game in my opinion. Give me the under on this. So South Florida and the under.
Yeah. Josh knows what he's talking about, at least on this one. Anyway, South Florida in the off season, man, they went and spent some little money, and you can look at what they got transfer portal. They've got a defense. It's going to be hard. I don't think they're going to pull the game out, but I believe it's going to be nip and tuck. I think South Florida is going to make it dirty. They do have a strong defensive line. They got a good defense. It's going to stay low scoring. South Florida will stay within the spread. Could possibly upset. I'm not calling that, but give me South Florida. Give me the under, Coach Day, Ryan.
Hey, look here, guys. This is a lady that has been making my picks all year. That's why I'm in first place. Look at that.
We know. That's
Oh,
what we've
now
been saying.
We knew something had to have changed.
She makes a good drink. See, that's what it is. She fixed me a good drink to make me think. I saw it is. That is that 6 Columns bourbon from Mizzou. So if you ever go up to Mizzou, get that 6 Columns bourbon, baby, and get it rolling. All right, here we go, guys. This is an interesting game, and I think it's going to be probably one of the best games of the weekend. It is in prime time. It is the Vanderbilt Commodores who come in at 2-0. They're going to travel to Columbia, South Carolina. That other Columbia that don't mean shit to me. Number 11 Gamecocks at 2-0. Matchup predictor shows the South Carolina 65.1, Vanderbilt with 34.9. They're sleeping on those Commodores and Diego Pavia. Believe me, Diego has made some believers in Nashville, Tennessee. Over and under is 47.5. South Carolina favored by 5.5. Diego has better numbers than somebody's Heisman Trophy pick, Lenora Sellers. Sellers only has 337. He's 23 of 38 with 2 touchdowns. Pavia has 5 touchdowns. He's 32 of 43, 488 yards, guys. I do realize that South Carolina is a very, very tough place to win. South Carolina has not played good. Diego's going to go in there. He's upset about last year, and he's going to upset the Gamecocks. Give me Vanderbilt plus my 5.5, and give me over just because they put a fucking spanking on the fucking Hokies, and they did the hokey pokey in Virginia Tech. VU, baby.
I don't understand why this over under is. It just seems really low to me. So I'm definitely riding the
Especially
over.
with 2 good quarterbacks.
Yeah. I do like Pavia's cockiness, and you got to be cocky to be good. But Sellers is due. He's at home. Like you said, it's a primetime night game. This is his chance to make a big statement for that Heisman run. So give me the over and the Gamecocks.
I always knew you liked fucking cock.
Make it 2 of us. I like me some Cox too. I'm gonna ride my Heisman guy. I mean, they played nobody. You talk about Pavia stats. That's great. 3 touchdowns against Charleston Southern and 2 against Virginia Tech. Big fucking deal.
But you're big on fucking Tarleton State.
Number 5 in the country. So
No,
I'm gonna take the Cox
FCS.
and
They can't beat Southwestern University.
they don't play them. So I'm gonna take the over.
I'm gonna go with Vandy because they're gonna go down there to South Carolina and cut those cops' heads off this weekend.
Damn,
That's what I'm talking
Man,
about.
Lorena
Hey,
Bobbitt.
Lorraine Bobbitt.
Hey, instead of headless horseman, we have the headless cop.
Cutting those cops off.
Some Lorena Bobbitt bullshit.
Damn right.
Damn. Damn. Glad I live away from you, Johnny. Shit.
Holy hell.
You have the over or under.
Over.
Oh, Eddie Doug is starting to write shit down, Bubba.
Oh yeah.
He texted me today. I know I have 9.
Hey, he's got his notepad
Sure,
and
sure.
everything. Look.
Hey, scorekeeper starts scoring 17, 18. You got to do something. Something got to be done.
I've
You
made
know it's all
mine
on
dummy
tape.
proof.
I don't know if it's like I don't know if it's appropriate to say or not, to be honest with you, but I want to see those Cox get beaten, you know? Like I want to watch the Cox get beat. So
That's right.
I know I picked
Hey,
I know I
Josh, hey,
picked
Josh, spank that cock, baby. Spank it.
man, you freaking go down there, Vanderbilt's
it.
gonna go down there and
Stroke that
fucking dick
cock,
slap him.
baby.
That's right. I don't need, hey, listen, seriously. I know I picked sellers and everything. I haven't seen nothing out of him, but you know, just something tells me I don't even want the points. To be honest with you, Vanderbilt's gonna win this game outright. And give me the over on this.
Woo! Did you ever
Josh,
thought we would all be
Josh.
picking fucking Vanderbilt? What the fuck?
Never.
Right? Well, all of us didn't. Two of them ain't. It's 3-2 right now. I might be a tiebreaker. But now Josh got it right. You can lay out this stat, that stat, the other stat, and the other stat, who they played, and all that. I'll just tell you flat out, Pavia is a better quarterback than Lenore Sellers, and Pavia is a better quarterback than Lagway. Pavia is a better quarterback than a lot of people in the league. And Vanderbilt, Vegas, you got the wrong team favored because Vanderbilt's going to go in there and they'll be 3-0 after this. It's transgender for everybody. Cocks are coming off. Transgender for everybody. Transgender this, transgender. As our president says, it's transgender for everybody. The cocks are getting chopped off this week in Vanderbilt. Give me the over.
Well, they all
Hey,
got one. We got three, Kenny.
Hey, they're going
I
to
heard.
limp after this weekend, ain't they, Doug?
Yeah.
And
Bobby is just a better
then
quarterback
they
than that
come
guy.
rolling into the real Columbia after Vanderbilt. So, yeah, they're in
That's-
trouble. Ooh.
I forgot to say this. Well, Vandy's going to win, and they're going to knock Mizzou out of the 25 spot. Vandy's going to be number 4.
I don't know. I don't know why they ain't ranked. They ought to be ranked now.
Yeah,
Sure.
they really should be ranked because they put a spanking on Virginia Tech at Virginia Tech. That doesn't happen
Yep.
a lot, man. I don't care who you are. You went in there and probably one of the fucking roughest, loudest atmosphere, and they put an ass whooping on Virginia
Yeah.
Tech. They just didn't beat them. They put
No.
a spanking which South
that's-
Carolina could not do.
That second
Mark,
half
it
was
comes-
complete domination.
Yeah.
It's just like Notre Dame moving up. It's the name. It's Vanderbilt. They don't want them in the top 25.
That's right.
That's
They're
what
not
that
used
is.
to it.
I do agree. Out of the 25, put them in there.
Yeah, Clark Lee has done excellent job. He's a Vanderbilt guy. He cares about that program, and he has done wonderful things. And I tell you what, we talk about Diego Pavia. He reminds me of Doug Flutie, man. Always underestimated, always produces, man. That guy can play football. He could come play for me if I had a team to play on. Believe that. Now, here
Man,
we go.
these
We're
last
talking about
couple,
names.
these last couple years. Just a second, I've been thinking James Franklin was back at Vanderbilt the way they've been playing or something. You know what I'm saying? Because this guy's got them rolling.
He does. He's a Vanderbilt guy, man. I mean, it's great hire by the city, the university, man. But you get somebody in there that cares about your program, you bring him in, and look what he's done for that, man. I mean, to think where they were, people's wanting Vanderbilt out of the SEC. Didn't even want them in. Now look, they're scared to play them. So yeah, and now we talk about names on the helmet and the teams that moved up. We're going to move on to Notre Dame and Texas A&M. The battle of 8 versus 16. A&M's 2-0. Notre Dame 0-1, guys. Still number 8 in the country. I don't know how. They're 71.2 on the matchup predictor. A&M at 28.8. I think Reed might be hurt, guys. I haven't heard the latest update. Not doing too good. He is the quarterback, of course, of the Aggies. He has 7 touchdowns on the year. He's 41-62. Over 500 yards. I will say this. I like Carr, the quarterback for Notre Dame. He's 19-30, 2 touchdowns, 1 INT, but I like the way he managed the game against who was that in the opening game? Miami, right? Was it Miami?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
it's
was
Miami.
Miami. Yeah. I like the way he managed the game.
That overrated team.
Yeah. So I'm going to take the over and under is 49.5. Notre Dame minus 6.5. That's a little tough.
Marcel Reed is good to play, Mark.
All right, he is good to play.
Yes, sir.
All right. So with that being said, I don't think Notre Dame's going to cover that spread. So give me that A&M Aggies plus the 6.5. And I'm going to take the over of 49.5, Eddie.
Yeah. Short and sweet. I agree with you. I quote Doug Vegas, you got the wrong team favorite. I think Reed's going to run all over them. They'll shut down the run. Carr's going to have to score. Aggies and over.
I got the same as those two guys.
Me too. I'm going to make it short. Texas, the over.
Les Duggan wants to be on the island. I have nothing to say. Give me the thing.
No, you can't get me out on that island, man. Heck no, there's sharks surrounding that island. I ain't going. Vegas, you got the wrong team favored, man. You Vegas is going for the helmet, like y'all said. Notre Dame, you lost to an overrated team, and you ain't going to beat Texas A&M is going to go in there and beat them. Give me Texas A&M and give me the over. I say Texas A&M straight up,
I agree.
and then that's all the Notre Dame talk we'll have to hear for a while. They'll drop to 16, 17, stay there.
But if
you're
they
right.
won out, they'd put their ass in the playoffs.
Oh, absolutely.
They better not.
Yeah. All right, next one we got a big SEC matchup, a 2:30 afternoon game on ABC. Number 6 team in the nation, the Georgia Bulldogs at 2-0, take on the Tennessee Vols, the number 15 team in the nation, who is also 2-0. Tennessee is actually favored on the matchup predictor, 51.5. The Dogs coming just in at 48.5. But however, the Dogs are favored in the game, -3.5. Over and under is 50.5. Stockton, the quarterback for the Bulldogs. He is 40 of 58 guys, 2 touchdowns, 417 yards. Aguilar is the new man in Rocky Top. He has 535 yards, 5 touchdowns. He is 39 of 59. That lets me know that Tennessee likes to slang the football, man. Tennessee has 2 defensive backs out, guys. That is scary, playing against Georgia and Stockton. With all that being said, the over and under 50.5, Georgia -3.5 is kind of skeptical. Man, I think it's going to be a 3-point game. Give me the Vols in the upset on Rocky Top for the first time in 17 years, I do believe. 17 games, maybe. I know it's 17 stuff, so give me that.
They play
And
every year.
I'm actually going to take the under. Good old Rocky Top.
Smart has never lost the Heupel. It ain't starting now. I think they cover by a touchdown. I am going to go with the Dogs and the over.
Well, just as Coach Rule will never pick Arkansas, I'll never fucking pick Tennessee. So I don't give a shit. The spread was 20.
You live in Tennessee, motherfucker. They're going to kick you out.
Well,
At least when they do, you live in Chattanooga. You don't have far to go to Georgia.
Well, that's true. I'm only 30 minutes away. So I don't give a shit. It's 23.5, but fuck Tennessee. So give me Georgia -3.5. But man, I'm going to take the under.
Yeah. It's going to be a defensive game, I think.
He can go up there on Lookout Mountain and pick 7 states to go to.
He can see everything, and he does.
Hey,
Lookout Mountain.
That's right.
I'm going to go over and beat Doug.
He can see Cooter, Missouri.
I
You can see Cooter, Missouri from up
you
there.
can see Doug moving your ass.
Hey, I'm going to go over and beat Doug.
That's right.
Where I want to be.
Hey, Doug's ass is going to shine the light from Lookout Mountain on you that night.
That's how that internet.
All the way from Cooter.
Hey,
That's how the
full
internet works.
moon, baby, full moon.
That's how the internet works in Cooter.
Hey,
I ain't got no internet. I'm on data.
Uh-oh, we're eating his data up. Hurry up, Johnny.
Truth.
Well, I'm trying to,
True.
man. Y'all won't shut up. But, dang. I'm gonna go with Georgia. I mean, I agree with Kenny. I just don't like Tennessee, man. I just don't like those orange suits. They look like convicts. But I'm gonna
Wait a
go
minute,
over.
you're a fucking deer hunter. You wear orange all the fucking
I
time.
don't wear orange where I hunt.
You don't have to wear orange in Louisiana when you hunt.
I don't. A lot of people don't.
Camo.
My people don't.
On public lane, you gotta wear orange.
Yeah.
Over,
Oh, I
over or
forgot.
under, John?
I forgot. You got old grandpa's land to hunt on.
Something like that. I'm gonna take the over.
Over or under, Johnny?
Over.
The name of the show, Dougie, is named after him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Those unders
Yeah,
cost me last week.
Get him, Lane
This is-
Train. Let's go.
yeah. Hey, just with Tennessee down a couple of defensive guys, Georgia's still king in the SEC until they get beat. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. So Tennessee is not going to win this game. Georgia's going to win it, and I agree with you, Mark. I'm going to take the under on this.
Yeah, Tennessee sucks. There's a lot of that. Oh, Tennessee, they've been scoring some points, man. And Leavio or whoever he is out in UCLA, we got rid of him thinking, y'all suck. Tennessee, you suck. Okay, you're not beating Georgia. I don't care where they play. You can play on the moon. You're not going to beat Georgia, and it's not going to be 3.5 points either. Georgia's going to put some. This quarterback new quarterback for Tennessee, he ain't gonna have time to pass a lot. Yeah, he likes to sling the rock. He ain't gonna have a lot of time. There's gonna be people in his face all day. He might not survive the game. You might see the backup for Tennessee before the game's over. So yeah, give me Georgia. I'll give up the points and give you 6 more if you need. They're gonna win by 10 plus, double digits. Give me Georgia. Give me the over.
Eric Scott, he agrees with you. As he said, "Go Dogs!" All right. Thanks, Eric, for joining us here tonight on the Boot Hill Sports Network. All right, guys, our last pick of the night. LSU Tigers, number 3 in the nation, at 2-0, taking on those Florida Gators at 1-1. That is also a 6:30 game on ABC. LSU matchup predictor shows them 61.6. Florida at 38.4. Over and under is 50.5. LSU favored by 9.5, guys. I know one thing about LSU, their defense is tough. The Weeks boys are great, and LSU will eat lag weight up, son. So give me the Tigers from LSU in the purple and gold, minus 9.5, and I'm going to take the under of 50.5. I think the score is 45 LSU, 3. No, let's go 45-3.
Damn.
LSU against Florida.
I can
You
see
got-
that.
Besides bourbon in that drink, then shit.
Damn.
You
I
got-
can see that.
ZOU.
What?
Hey, my boy Joe Graves, let me get him a ZOU, baby. That's right, Joe.
Mark, what did you call that bourbon? 6 fingers? Because that's what you got in
Six-
there. I mean,
Hey, as Joe would know, you see Joe right here, that is 6 columns bourbon from good Columbia Mo, baby.
you got 6 fingers in there. That's what you got. Holy hell, that's a whole glass. You drunk.
6 kilos of
Hey,
coke.
As long as I ain't got
That's
6
it.
fingers
So-
in her, I'm okay. Because that's an
What does
issue.
Coach Day think about the game?
45-3, I think you're fucking nuts. But
You pick yours.
man, Billy Napier coaching for his job. They're gonna go on the
Yeah,
road, cover
he's
that
done.
9.5. So give me
You're fucking
Florida.
nuts, Eddie.
and the over.
Mm. Jesus Christ. He just took Florida in the over.
Mark, I thought our last game that we always discussed was a big time marquee game. What the fuck is
True.
this?
I don't know. It
Prime
happened to
time.
pop up.
Prime
I chose
time.
that first.
Prime
Yeah.
time, baby.
Wait, Mark, you stayed in an Airbnb last weekend, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
It had ESPN 8 the Ocho, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
That's where this fucking game should be. It's fucking terrible. Nobody gives a shit. Florida's going to
Prime
cover the
time.
9.5.
ABC.
ESPN 8 to Ocho. Florida's going to cover the 9.5. They're going to rally for Billy. There won't be 40 fucking points scored total because these anemic fucking offenses can't score. This will be like watching two quadriplegics. Fuck. Give me the under.
Damn.
Oh Lord.
Wow.
Like I said
I
earlier.
had to do some editing on this edition.
Yeah.
Is this
I
not
like-
kid friendly?
LSU
Never will.
offense, they didn't look too good. They haven't looked too good in the last 2 weeks. I don't know what they're missing. They just don't like blowing teams out where they should. They always do that.
They like blowing, though.
They sure do.
Just like y'all and the Cocks. Y'all like them Gamecocks. They like blowing.
yeah, baloney. But I think LSU's gonna find a way to win, but they won't cover. And their defense, yeah, they're better, Doug. Yeah, but they still not a top 10. I mean, they're not up there. What I looked at the stats, but I'm gonna go over. Get me wrong with those stats because I didn't see them up there.
40
3
points in
points,
two
Give up
games.
Good job.
17 all year.
40
They
points,
give up 17 all year.
40 points in 2 games.
Well, okay,
Give
well,
up 17 in
break.
2 games.
40 points in 2 games. You paid
17.
somebody $1.6 million to score 23 points on them.
Oh, you talking about the offense? I thought you were talking about the defense.
That's for yeah. That's
17
offense scores.
points give up in 2
Yeah.
games.
You played nobody in 2 games.
Yeah, they should have blown out.
17 points. Beat the
But-
top 5
Hey,
team
hey,
on the road.
say what y'all want to. Them Weeks boys are stout.
Yeah, they're good.
They are.
Thursday,
Yeah.
And they
good.
from Georgia.
And they got
17
that
points,
corner-
2 games.
They got
One on the road against top 5 team.
God damn. Against
Well,
nobody.
I don't think they're in the top 10 for defense. What I saw on the stats. Somebody
Let's
prove
go,
it wrong.
JB.
Well, the way I
2
look
weeks
at
went by.
it is the experts
JB, I
are
love
over.
how when you talk, JB, when you talk, you are talking right in front of into the very front of the train there.
You better
the
believe
blue
that's right. Hey, like Jeff Jarrett
Go
said
ahead.
one time, he said to Arn Anderson, he said, if I want to talk to the horse, I want to talk to the head horse, not the horse's ass. Yeah.
That's right.
So
There you go,
that's the
buddy.
way it goes. But I just think the experts are overlooking Florida simply because they lost to the South Florida team that had beaten 2 top 25 teams in the nation. I mean, why overlook them? Florida does have a good defense, and LSU absolutely does have a good defense, but LSU is not going to cover this spread. I just don't see it. So give me Florida, give me the points, and this game is going to stay under. Period.
Coach is too soft.
Hey, but let
All
me ask you
right.
this, Josh. Josh, hang on, Doug, before you start. Josh,
Right.
Florida ended up good last year at the last few games. Is that why they were so high coming into this year?
I mean, it could be, it could be, but see, that's why I said for the last couple of weeks, the top 25 rankings just don't matter. But in South Florida's defense, they beat 2 top 25 teams. You know, right now until we start getting to week 5, 6, that's when top 25 is going to start to matter because now you're going to get in the conference play. You're going to start playing teams that really mean something, and you're going to play high caliber teams. LSU is a good team as far as caliber is concerned. They haven't put up points, but they do play good defense, and they're going to be matching up against a Florida team that does have a good defense. So it's
do.
probably going to
Got
come to a
solid
final
defense.
possession game.
Right. So let me piggyback off that. So really, in my opinion, I don't know if y'all agree with this or not, but the rankings should never come out till 3 or 4 weeks into the season
Correct.
because what you're doing is
It'd be
piggybacking
nice.
off of last year. You're piggybacking off last year, which we know
Yep.
with losing, especially nowadays, man, you lose kids to the portal, you got kids to the NFL, you got kids that say, fuck it, I'm going home to mom and dad for whatever reason. You cannot do that, man. And I just think the rankings, like y'all said, they really don't mean shit the first few weeks, man. But when you rank a good team down at the beginning of the season out of the top 25, they have to really work their way up to get into the playoff system. And to me, that's not fair. I mean, like we'll take my Mizzou Tigers, for example. They are always left out of the top 25 and they have to work hard to get into that top 12. So, and we can take South Florida, for example. Let's just take South Florida. Even if they win over Miami, which they will be in the top 12, but they started so far down that if they lose to Miami, they're going to have to work their way real far hard to get back in that top 12. And to me, it's just not fair, man. But go ahead, Doug.
Well,
in
in
Missouri State,
there-
Can I answer your question?
real quick, Doug, before you do that, I'm just going to say, Mark, you ain't got to
What?
worry about Missouri this year because they're going to be in the SEC championship against Georgia, so don't worry about
But
it.
I'm just saying that it's not fair that we judge teams on what happened last
Right.
year.
I
When the initial
agree.
polls, when the initial polls come out, it's like, oh, whatever's returning. Let's don't do a poll for the first 3, 4, 5 weeks. And really, polls don't matter anyway until it comes playoff time. What is that week?
Oh.
What, 7 or 8, Doug?
8.
Yeah, something like that. But I'll answer your question for you if you want me to. It's the lag way. Everybody was on the lag way. That was the
Sound like
thing
your
about
internet's
Florida. It's why
lagging.
they got ranked. They think the lag way was going to bring Florida some great season this year. The lag way ain't going to do it. Like I said, I watched Florida. They got problems. They do have a good defense. But I like how y'all love to give South Florida. South Florida's got the 2 ranked wins, man. They ought to be number 1 in the nation. They beat 2 ranked teams. But you don't give no credit for LSU. LSU beat Clemson. Clemson sucks. They ain't no good. They suck. Well, they're a ranked win, number 4 on the road. South Florida beat a Boise State that ain't ranked no more. So there goes that one. And they beat a Florida. Are they ranked anymore? Were they ranked this week? Yeah, they out too. So there's your 2 South Florida. But South Florida ought to get credit. And I agree. South Florida has 2 great wins. But don't discount one team just because you don't like them. I don't like LSU, so I'm gonna say they suck because Clemson ain't really that good. Well, Clemson was ranked. We don't know how good anybody was, like you're saying, but it gives us something to talk about. They're not going to quit the rankings, the preseason rankings, because it gives talk shows and everybody else something to talk about. Now, as far as this game goes, this is the week that LSU's offense comes together, puts it together. We're playing in the only Death Valley. Florida's coming in there. They have a good defense. They're going to get their asses beat because they're not going to be able to score very many. I don't agree with you 45-3. I don't think we'll beat them that bad. We'll beat them about 38-14, something like that. So LSU is going to win this game. The score's going over. LSU Tigers 3-0 after this week.
38-14 is under.
That's 50.
I was
That's
thinking-
38-14, not 52.
Yeah, but that over-under is 53.5.
I
said-
I got 50 and a half.
I got 50.5 on the over/under.
That's what I
don't know.
got.
I may have wrote it down wrong.
Let me
let me
maybe
look.
I did.
I got
Maybe
50 and a half.
It's 50.5.
Maybe I
Okay.
did.
Kenny needs to quit. Kenny, quit looking at what's going on right now. You need to watch
Yeah,
the opening on Monday.
We took the opening 50.5 is
Yeah.
what I wrote down.
No,
now.
I went off.
You're
what-
right.
But ask Eddie. I've taken over another job here, and I've been doing 3 things at once
It's
all day.
50.5. It's 50.5.
Well, this is the week LSU's offense comes together. We mesh, and we're going to put up some points on the board. And that defense, like you said, them Weeks boys from Georgia, they fixing to dominate. Harold Perkins fixing to be turned loose. I hope Trey Green is healthy, and I hope Braylon, our offensive line. See, we're doing this with 4 new offensive linemen. It's just starting to come together week by week, starting to come together. This is the week. You're going to say, damn, LSU look like a whole different team after this. Then you're going to say, well, that's Florida. South Florida beat them. You're going to poo-poo that because you're going to say, well, South Florida went in there and beat them. But now this week we're giving South Florida all the kudos. I know how
deserve
y'all
it.
work.
They deserve it.
I
I
know
think
exactly how
Drake's
it
gonna miss
goes.
this week.
And I love it.
All right, guys, that's all our picks for this week. Closing thoughts. I think Vanderbilt makes some noise this week. I think they will be the team to talk about after the weekend. Eddie, what you got
They'll
for
be
closing
ranked
thoughts,
next.
buddy?
Man, I think you're way off on that. Sellers coming out party.
Kenny D, are you awake?
Yeah, Florida State will score more points this week than LSU and Florida both.
Who
Yeah.
are they playing? Are they playing Tarleton State?
We're on a bye.
Hey,
Oh,
at least they
okay.
scored. At least they scored when they
Hey,
got
they're
to.
scrimmaging, Doug. They're scrimmaging.
Practice.
They scored.
Pra-
I'm
Practice,
just
man.
coming,
That's practice.
Mark. I'm just coming from your spot.
Castellano.
They talk about practice.
Hey, that he's doing everything he should be doing right now, ball in the end zone and not turning it over.
I think Castellano might be up there in the Heisman Trophy votes right now.
I don't want to go there just yet. Let him
Sure.
play.
Oh,
Let him play somebody, and then I'll run my mouth.
I thought he played somebody week 1.
Well, I mean, we've proven that was a fraud.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Johnny.
I'm just saying, I'm coming for your spot. First place, baby. Next week.
Okay.
Drink you another one.
Go ahead, JB.
Well, I've been right on my surprise teams of the year so far. I know it's still a long season, long way away, but I do hope Coach Rule's right, but so I can get my Heisman pick back up in the running and Sellers has a good weekend. But I'm not feeling it right now. So I hope you're right though.
I don't think he has the supporting cast, man. I'll be honest with you.
That's just it. That's just it.
Yeah. Doug, closing thoughts.
Mark, you are correct. Vanderbilt will be ranked next week. When we talk about the rankings next week, we'll have to talk about Diego Pavia and the Vanderbilt Commodores. And also to my hog friends, I've been a hog hater. I'm still a hog hater. I hate y'all stinking guts, Arkansas slop. But you know what? You're gonna win this week. I picked you. Arkansas will beat Ole Miss straight up. That right down the road here in Oxford. There you
The
go.
Lane train is jumping off the track, JB. JB, any rebuttal on that one?
Chew, motherfucking chew. Here it comes.
Here we go.
All right, y'all. We're going to wrap it up for this week. It's been a great podcast here tonight. And I will say this before I get out of here, guys. Hate nobody on their opinion. Love, love, love. The world needs to change. This is America. You can speak your piece and still not have to do nothing about it. Until the end, this is Mark Manley, Eddie there, Kenny D, Johnny G, the Raging Cajun, JB, and Doug Edwards from the big city of Cooter saying so long for I'll Take the Over podcast
Oh, Tiger.
right here on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
That's all, folks.